Good morning and welcome back to the Mass Music Morning Show. This is your boy, DJ Famous Shamus, and I'm joined in the studio today by Magic Mike, Jake Liberty, and Shlomo Bowe, our wonderful CEO.
What's up?
Now, we're talking about weaponry like Jake mentioned earlier. Now, I figured I'd separate into a couple of different sections. You know, we're talking about the first weapons to ever come around.
Early
We're
stuff.
talking about the middle age. And I use the term middle age very loosely. The middle of then and now is essentially
middle
what I
of the
mean.
weapons history.
Exactly.
Right.
And then the current day ones, you know what I mean? I'll start off my first one. If I'm going for favorite, you know, ancient ass weapon, I'm going with the fucking the things that the Native Americans had. What are they called? The arrowhead?
Bow and arrow.
Not the bow and arrow. The
Spears?
the rock. What are those rock things?
Arrowheads.
Are they arrowheads?
Yeah, they're like
The little-
sharpened. Like
yeah, those fucking
pointed
things.
rocks.
You can still find them nowadays. You go around looking for rocks and shit. You go, oh, that's like an arrowhead. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool fucking fun of the 21st century. I like that. I'm going for the middle history. I'm going with a new weapon I actually just found out about.
What's that?
Chinese rockets.
Oh God.
Are they fireworks?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of fireworks. Fire arrows, though. Essentially, they had like...
Fire arrows.
It was in some battle. This is the Kai Fung Fu battle. In
The Kung Fu battle?
In 1232. No, Kai Fung Fu. And they had fire arrows that were powered by like gunpowder. Essentially, it was a box of fucking arrows on fire, and they would just launch it at people.
That's pretty epic.
Pretty epic, right? You know what I'm saying? Definitely changed history. Now we have noob tubes in Call of Duty thanks to that.
Wow.
If we're going modern day, though, I'm going to go with, like... I mean, I'm not one of those weirdos that, like, knows models and shit like that, but I'm probably going to go with, like, a sniper. Just because I'm nasty with a fucking sniper rifle on an Xbox.
And
By the
Halo.
way, DJ Famous Shamus on Xbox Live if anyone wants to get that fucking work. But yeah, sniper rifle definitely.
I like that.
Probably. I'm just thinking if I was in a situation where I was in battle, and I had to choose my own, I'm going with the sniper.
That's a good point. Yo, so speaking of battle, back in the day, I'm gonna go with an absolutely ridiculous one: a catapult.
Ooh, catapults are good.
You get a humongous rock or just any sort of object, blunt object,
Just yeet it.
and just absolutely launch that shit into the field.
I like that.
Yeah, you gotta have some nerds around, get the trajectory right.
I was gonna say that's definitely more of a middle-aged type because there's some technology that had to be used.
You would need a ton of them and just all at once set it off, so it would just be raining like boulders. Or you could angle it and just have line drives. I think that would be a little bit more effective.
Yeah, light shit on fire, then fucking launch it.
Yeah, flaming.
What current day though?
Current day.
What are we going with? I don't know if you know models. I don't really know models.
So, all right, if we're talking like guns, maybe like an AK-47 would be kind of cool.
Oh, you hype beast.
But here's the thing. That's if like there's like some chaos,
well, you could just go to the
battle
range.
type shit. If we're talking just like low-key weaponry, I would get those little
God,
I don't know the
goes.
name of it, right?
He's mentioned this probably 70,000 times already on the morning show.
However, no, I don't think you're going to see where this is going. I would get the little weapon. It's like a straw with a poison dart.
Oh.
And you just...
I thought you were going with
hit someone in the neck.
with the
Ain't a
ankle
bad one.
pistol. I thought you were going with the ankle pistol that you're very fond of.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like to promote the ankle pistol.
Oh, just in case.
Just in case, yeah. I don't
Just in
want people to
case
think,
we're in battle. Sorry,
Yeah.
you didn't hear that. It was a joke.
But yeah, dude, the little like I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like a poison dart. And like
Amazonian.
no one sees it coming. Hit him in the neck, the back, wherever, and within seconds they're out
That's a good
cold.
one.
It's timeless.
It's
I
stealth.
mean, that's
It is
primitive,
timeless.
medieval, and
It's all
modern
three.
day. Yeah.
It is all three. That's an excellent choice right there, I will say.
And I will say I've had many years of practice doing spitballs with the straw.
Guys, deadly with
Yeah,
I want to know the actual name for it.
definitely go with the little. I call it the straw dart.
Poison darts.
My buddies we used to have, like back in the day, we had something. It was that. It
You
didn't
had
shoot
one?
poison darts, but we would shoot darts at each other. Like we
Wow.
were fucking idiots. But yeah,
It's called a blowgun.
a blow dart. A blow dart. That's what a blow
blow
dart.
Also
gun?
called a blowpipe
blowgun.
or a blow tube.
Yeah, all the same shit.
Yeah, all the same
That's
shit.
ridiculous.
Those things are effective though. You just got to make sure you're within distance.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I'd
You're
have
over,
to
like,
creep up
15.
on people,
Yeah.
sneaking around.
You also got to make sure your breaths are right. You don't want to inhale and then have the dart
Oh,
into
it goes
you.
down the other way.
Yeah. I remember back in the
That's
day,
actually comedy.
I used a blowgun, except it was like a small little pen
Really?
And then John Aiken, shout out to the homie John Aiken, he had mad BBs. And so we'd put the BBs in there and just shoot them out like they were poison darts. Funny story about that. My neighbor called my grandfather and goes, "Your grandson's smoking joints out front of the house." When it was just me in like the 4th grade with these little pens
blasting off.
That's
crazy.
But yeah, the blowgun definitely, I'd say a good top 3 weapon of all time.
Yeah, I figured, you know what I'm saying, it's a low-key thing, and you can honestly conceal it, you know what I mean? You can have it in a pocket. You can't walk around with like a bazooka or something like that. You gotta be ready for action, so pew.
Great point. That's a great point. Concealability.
Definitely. What are you thinking, Magic Mike? For favorite weapons of all time?
Like, you think a dragon would count one if you could use it like...
No, you can't use it.
No, we're talking.
I'm just saying as a weapon, dragons would
pull up.
That would be
pull
good.
out that dragon on him.
That would be a good one.
If I can't use a dragon...
That's a fucking good one.
The nuke. The nukes. I hate to go that, but as a weapon,
the red button.
That's a good point.
As a weapon,
That
it's
is
probably the most effective.
I think so.
Definitely.
Modern day, got to go M16 just because that was like my former rap name. I don't know how it is as a gun, but I've heard it's solid. Like people who shoot at the range say it's a good gun.
Is the nuke not modern day?
Definitely.
It is,
It's from the 20s.
That's modern day.
If I had to go old,
It's not medieval.
What about a bazooka? I would use a bazooka. That's
I say
lit.
bazooka for my modern one, dude. That's just awesome destruction.
100%.
Molotov cocktail is also another weapon of mine that I
Timeless
Excellent.
again.
always
That's
wanted
a
to
great
throw
choice.
one.
You gotta
Always
be
wanted to
careful.
throw
You gotta
one.
be careful. Though.
Fact.
My thing is, I don't get the science behind it because, like, you're lighting the thing with like
The
that's
rag.
dipped in gasoline, the rag, and I'm like, how doesn't that immediately blow up when you light the fire? I don't know. I would love to throw a Molotov cocktail.
Well,
somewhere.
it lights up when the glass shatters.
Yeah,
in the-
I
in the
just
gas
don't get
flames.
it.
Flame and oil goes everywhere.
It's crazy.
So you only have like a second or two to light it and throw it like a
fucking
grenade.
throw it. You drop that shit, you're fucked.
Fucked.
Real life, yeah, I could see it being a little bit easier. At least in Grand Theft Auto, like I've had very
Real life.
terrible trouble. Like you kind of spin the wrong way and you just end up lighting yourself on fire. It's never a good weapon.
Yeah, another good one, the flail.
Yeah, like a
It's,
spiked ball thing.
Yeah, it's like on a rope.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like a
one of
longer
those.
mace.
Yeah,
I like the mace. I think it just
shillelagh is another good one for all my.
If you want to get some
Irish
kneecaps,
lads.
shillelagh.
you
How
want
do
to
I
hit
spell
some
that?
kneecaps. Hell yeah.
I don't even know how to spell
Finley
shillelagh.
used to rock it.
Finley, yeah.
Shillelagh. I'll try it.
Shillelagh.
Did you mean shillelagh? Oh, spelled exactly. Oh no. Shillelagh.
Yep, shillelagh. It's like a club.
Yeah, it's like a little like almost like a
Irish.
cane type of thing.
Yeah. Finley who used to be on WWE, he used to bring one to the ring every time, so I fuck with shillelaghs heavy.
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's like what like Irish wizards would wear.
Yeah.
Or
I was going to say, if there was a
thieves.
Dumbledore of Ireland, I would assume he has a shillelagh. But then again, what do I know? You know what I mean?
A wand could be a good weapon.
Yeah.
If it worked.
If it works. If you have the magic to back it up, definitely.
It's Magic Mike. I'm throwing wand up there. If I can get my
Yeah.
Voldemort skills and my spells
I was gonna
down.
say, it's in your name. It's in your name, you know what I mean? I
knows?
think for him it would work.
So you've got nuke, wand, and dragons. That is your top.
Man lives in a fantasy world.
M16,
M16 too. You got the
Oh,
M16
right.
as well.
and I'd probably go musket as like my.
I've always wanted to shoot a musket.
Yeah.
Remember you were telling us
Nah,
a
the whole
story.
musket story was in an antique store, and I was willing to just put my whole paycheck on an old Revolutionary War
was it?
musket. At least maybe like 1,100.
Probably
And I
blow your
would've-
whole hand
that's a
off.
good
Dude, I would have just done it.
Oh,
But-
but sick.
Where are you gonna get bullets
That
for
would've
that
been
though?
I don't know.
Make your own. That's the
Yeah,
beauty
you'd
of a
have to.
fucking musket.
Now there's another category of weaponry is projectiles. Like shit you gotta throw.
Yeah, ninja stars,
Molotov
Grenade,
cocktail
a
goes in there.
grenade.
grenade, I guess. Flashbangs could count.
Yeah,
Throwing knives.
Yeah.
a knife. What about those hammer things?
Axes.
People do that for fun. Yeah, axes.
I'd be on my
Down.
London shit. I'd just fucking get a bucket full of acid.
Oh my god,
Fucking
that's a
acid
London
attack.
thing.
Yeah, in the UK they'd have a lot of acid attacks. Can't get guns over there. People get stabbed. And
Oh my
fucking
god.
So you're telling me
Acidified.
how
They
gotta
close
get
you're gonna
creative.
get to the person? Like pretty
I'm
close,
fucking-
right?
I'm going close. That's the thing is you got to do some shit like fucking poke their eyes out with the 2 fingers, and they're like, "Oh fuck, mate," and then you fucking throw the acid on them. You're like, shiver me timbers.
Oh my god. That's
But yeah,
horrible.
no,
That's
acid.
absolutely horrific.
Acid is definitely a good one.
And then there's also another category of like vehicle weapons, right? We're
yeah.
thinking classic tank, right?
tank, yeah, that's a
I've
good
actually
one.
been inside of a tank.
Those fighter jets,
Pretty
too.
epic.
I've never been in a tank.
Pretty epic.
You were in a danger zone too in that tank, weren't you?
Yeah, I was like maybe 3/4 of a mile from like a war zone, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, it was chilling. Like
Shlomo just getting a tank
We were
tour
in
the
the
middle of
cut.
action.
I was gonna say, next thing you know, they're like, oh, they're right there, Shlomo.
we were in the cut, and we were just talking to these guys. You know, we were there obviously for a reason. And I was talking to this kid. He was like 21, 22, and I'm like, oh, so what do you do? You know? And he's like, I'm a tank driver. I'm like, really? Like, word? Are you serious? He's like, yeah, dude. Like, turn around, look over there. Sure enough, behind this fence is just a tank, right? I'm like, that's sick. He's like, you want to go like check it out? I'm like, yeah, dude. So we go over there. We hop inside. It's very small, very cramped. But I think it takes 2 to 3 people, because you need someone in the back drive, you need someone aiming, and yeah, a lot of fun.
Someone to motivate.
Someone to
Yeah.
motivate, exactly. But I'm actually, I kind of recant on my medieval weapon choice. I'm going with a katana, because I
What the hell
was
is that?
like a Japanese samurai sword.
Wow.
Oh, like
Yeah,
Is that from Halo?
no.
Cortana?
That's the yeah.
It's like the-
that's the
That's like the orb or something, yeah.
Yeah, katana though. That's a fucking fat sword. I have a katana not at my house.
it's the one in Kill Bill.
Yep, they have exactly.
What the hell you
how-
doing?
Hattori Hanzo katana sword.
Yeah, I
That's
have a
it.
katana at the crib because when I was around in the 5th grade, so if I was going up against a Seamus Hill 10-year-old, I might be fucked. I was trained in the art of sword. What's it? Sword martial arts?
It's
Sword
called
break.
fencing.
No, it was not fencing.
Seamus
I was
Hill
using
fencing.
sword-
Martial arts of fencing.
Let me see. It was literally fucking sword martial arts. I was fucking trained in how to use a fucking sword.
I think that's so cool, man, thinking of back in like the early days of warfare, like sword fight, like hand-to-hand combat, sword fighting.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's when
katana's
like
a good
numbers really did matter back then. Like, you had a big army, you know what I'm saying? You got to go toe-to-toe with, you know, just a sword, a heavy, you know, sword. And yeah, man.
I don't know how you
think we
survived
can
back
do
then.
it.
You're just charging at someone.
You
Like,
have to have a gang.
you
'cause
can't-
if you're sword fighting me, right, and Mike's on my side, his job is to come from the side and hit you in the ribs when you're not even looking. Pew!
and then I'm just dying.
And then
down
you're
the
done,
floor.
and we take your sword and we keep moving.
Yeah, that's
Conquering.
Tough life.
Kenjutsu, Japanese swordsmanship. That's what
That's what you were doing?
I was doing
beast,
that
dude.
shit, bro.
You and Uma Thurman.
Dog, me and my brother, because we both did it at the same time, we would be in the back play fighting with fucking swords. And thinking back on it, I'm like, yeah, why did my grandparents
Teeing off on shit.
Yeah, bro. We'd have them
Ting.
fucking hanging like, ting ting. I was like, bro, this is fucking sick.
Were they
All-
blunt or were they like sharp?
Somewhat blunt, but at the same time, if you like got hit in the face, like it's gonna do
You're
some
gone,
damage.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, sword is definitely probably my final answer. Final answer.
Fun
Favorite
fact
weapon.
about that katana is that sword, the katana used in Kill Bill, also used in Pulp Fiction by Bruce Willis at that later scene.
Oh,
Little
wow.
movie trivia for you.
Wow.
So
Best
yes,
fucking
that is a
katana I've seen
sick
in the
scene.
world.
So if Tarantino approves, I think I'm gonna hop on the DJ Famous Shamus train and go with the katana as well.
Yeah,
the
no,
sweet
man.
one.
The taser is also a good one, I think.
Yeah.
I think the taser.
That's
a
achievable.
random-
That's
You know what's even
achievable for
scarier
anybody.
than
Yeah.
a taser is a stun gun. You ever heard one?
aren't they
Go off
aren't
there
they the
loud.
same thing?
Yeah, no. Taser is like a zap, and then it's also like you can shoot like little like prongs out, and then it tases somebody. A stun gun is like you got to be real close, and it's like 2 metal things like this, and then it just shots like a little electric current. So you have to like hit someone with the taser.
Yeah.
Were you at oh no, that would have been the year before you were at Blarney. My freshman year was when all those cops came and shut down the townhouses, and like they were throwing like they were shooting bullets, they were doing the tear gas.
Oh,
they
God.
It was like a war zone. You couldn't walk down the street. Like I had to get to my friend's house, but the police set up the border, and I was like, yo, can I just go back? And they're like, we're giving you a warning now. We're getting everybody, like, we're gonna start just like
Tasing people.
yeah. And I was like, shit. So I had to sneak through this one of those open fields in Amherst, like through a thorn bush around the
Oh,
police
God.
line to get to my buddy's house. And as soon as I got there, I realized he went to find me and snuck around the police the other
Oh
way.
God.
Anyways, yeah, that was like a modern war zone. But yeah, they had all that gear there, and it's intimidating to see it on a college party for one. But like,
that's what I'm saying. Most of these, the fucking military and police, I don't want to get too into it, but they use these fucking weapons of destruction against people that don't deserve it.
I would not want to get
Specifically,
tased, dude.
You want to know what's fucking worse than that?
What?
The latest innovations they have in weapons. Like, I don't know what police department it was with all that protesting that was happening this past summer.
Yeah.
They were talking about this weapon they had made that, like, has, like, some crazy... It's like a dog whistle for humans, almost.
Oh, and like...
Where they plug it in, and, like, the sound is so crazy, it literally makes people disperse. Like, you just have to get away from it. They also have a pain ray.
A what?
A pain ray.
Reminds me of, like, a man ray from
Doesn't it sound illegal? But the
illegal.
Marines are using it out in the fucking Middle East. It's literally like a fucking...
What's it called?
Ray. A pain ray.
It reminds me of man ray from
It
SpongeBob.
feels like it feels like a hairdryer on your skin at first, and then it just amplifies to like the highest extreme. Literally, they're like no one is able to resist the pain that it causes in the entire world. Yeah, so
that's a pretty intense modern weapon.
Not my favorite. Yeah, these modern weapons are fucking awful. But yeah, the pain ray. Don't fuck around with the pain ray. I'm good on that.
Oh god, that's a weird picture.
That's a modern.
What's a
Basically, someone's just getting their chest ripped apart.
Is this a weapon per se? You know, like cowboys, they wear those like spikes on their boots.
Yeah,
Spurs.
Spurs.
Would that be considered a weapon, or that's more for like the horse?
I mean, I guess you could, but I think it's for the horse.
You like kind of stab in the back
on the side and be like,
yeah, that just keeps it like the giddy up, kind of hurts it. You know what's? You were talking about vehicle weapons.
Yeah,
duck boats.
Is a weapon,
dude. They were World War. They're used up World War II amphibious vehicles used by the Navy and Marines in World War II. Well,
the ones in Boston.
But yeah.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah, isn't it epic? Because that's how they can go in the water and on the.
Wow. And now we're just riding around celebrating championships with them.
Yep, that's it, dude.
Yeah, duck boat would be a great like weapon. Really, I mean, you can go.
We're in a good spot in Boston.
Yeah, you can go off the grid with that thing.
Yeah. Water, mud, road, whatever.
Doesn't really blend in though.
No, not at all.
I'd live in a duck boat.
Yeah, like for sure.
Now that we're talking, I'd like to own one day.
I would definitely like to own
I'd like
one.
that to be my daily driver.
What about a submarine, dude?
No, thanks. Literally, I'm good on.
Kind of
torpedo though. Torpedo's a good weapon.
Torpedo's a good weapon.
Sick weapon.
Cannonballs also.
Underwater weapons.
What are those like?
Like fucking javelins and
harpoons.
Shit.
They're called mines, like sea mines. Those like they're on chains. You ever seen
Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Finding Nemo. That's what I think.
They're just mines.
Yeah, underwater weapons. We can't forget that.
I'm good. I would rather go out any other way than to be like fucking in a submarine that's fucking going down.
Exploded.
Oh god. Literally do it.
No, that's miserable.
Miserable.
That's fucking miserable.
That's a tough scene.
I wouldn't be able to be in a submarine at all, mind you. I'd have the worst panic attack. So when we were talking about being in space, I'd need so much anxiety medication to be in space. I'd be like, holy fuck, I'm trapped in this fucking box.
Well, here's the thing. In a submarine, you look out the window, you see all kinds of weird fish. That'd be kind of cool.
No, it would not.
The thing with the hangy ball.
It would be so scary, but I think I would do it for like a week. I'd spend a week on a submarine.
Yeah.
No chance.
You could always scuba dive too, boys. You can
scuba diving.
Scuba in like Hawaii, you'll get this.
While you're scubaing, a weapon is the what's that? The
harpoon.
The harpoon.
Yeah,
that's a good underwater.
You can kill a whale.
Also,
with that.
the Poseidon's fucking
trident.
That's a good sea weapon right there.
Sea weapon. That's arguably the best sea weapon.
Probably
Poseidon's trident.
Yeah, that is the best.
All the power of the sea.
Brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles.
That's a good
wow, that's a good sea and land.
I'm starting. You said trident, and now I'm thinking of the freaking Anchorman scene.
Yeah.
They're all just dueling. Yeah,
I'm trying to think of every fucking crazy weapon they had there.
That's awesome.
Flamethrowers are another good one. Innovative.
Hard to aim, I'd imagine.
I mean, this is also coming from the guy that struggled with the leaf blower. I wouldn't trust you with.
Don't bring up the leaf.
I wouldn't trust you with the flamethrower because you'd just be fucking burning everything.
Maybe so. Well, if we forgot any weapons, any cool weapons, let us know in the comments. And hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't be too violent. You know what I'm saying? If you have a what was it called? A blow
pipe,
blow dart,
blow gun.
Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I need to cop one. But until then, have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Peace.
This is Antonio Acquelli. This is the one and only JQ from the Heels Turn Podcast.
This is Jimmy from the Q.
And you're listening to Mass Music Radio.
And you're listening to Mass Music Radio.
Mass Music Radio.
You're loved by the outfield. The late Tony Lewis just absolutely puts on a show, but it just, I don't know.